Is this the correct way that I want to go? No, that's actually not the correct way I want to go. Correct way I want to go. If I'm facing south-southeast, 90 degrees is around here. I don't like this one bit, actually. I think I may have gone off the far beaten path. Maybe. Had a weird chill up my back. Okay. Good news and bad news. Good news and bad news. Yeah. Good news is we are actually almost at the specific angle that I should be. Right here. Because this matches up with the actual coordinates. Sort of. Because it looks like that. Like that. Like that. So if I kept going straight like I am right now, I'll actually reach Life Pod 4. So what it said specifically to do is, I believe it's west-northwest. Yes, west-northwest of Life Pod 4's last known location. So, west-northwest is this way. But we've got a problem. Yeah, I think you're right with that too. You are very much correct with that. I tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We'll at least come to some terms with something with this. So here's what I mean. I'm heading back to my pod, but we'll end on something that at some point I need to do anyway, so it actually ends on something interesting note-wise, and not just me overthinking coordinates for who knows how long. Oh, that's probably good timing.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates.
Really?
Corrected. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Not this shit again. Coordinates corrupted. So here's what we're gonna do. There is a thing in the game
Stabilizing.
where they make a big warning of not traveling too far in one direction. So because I've saved, let's go ahead and travel too far in one direction. Just to showcase to, well, I already know what happens when you go too far in one direction, but just to showcase in general what happens if people go far in one direction. End this stream on an interesting note. We'll end this stream like we ended the first stream that I did with Subnautica, I think 5 days ago. I think we may be getting close. Maybe. Yep. Here we go.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Crater's Edge. If something's supposed to be coming, I'm not really seeing anything. Unless I'm supposed to stop moving. We'll give it another... And 3, 2, 1. Now we wait. And if nothing happens, we'll just go even further. I don't even know which way is considered the right direction, that's the thing. No. Southwest, northeast. See, you're just about as confused with this as I am, too. I mean, something is supposed to appear. Yeah. The thing is, there's supposed to be ghost leviathans that appear. Up to 3 of them. Is it something that I'd gone too far at all with it, or it's very possible that I just may have gone too far out. You're right. May as well head back. Even with trying to get something dramatic, I still managed to screw it up somehow. It's just my luck. Yeah, I'm like 4,000 meters away. Whatever should have happened should have happened. So I overshot my happening.
Seek fluid intake.
Well, yeah. We'll let the lack of thirst be my fate. Yeah. Odds are the transport station stuff is something I'll probably have to work with on a future stream. It's something that I'll need to look into for sure. Alright, this is being done as a recording. I am very much interested in trying to figure out what actually was supposed to happen with that. Because I've seen people do it, and I've never done it on my end at all. So what I think I'm going to do, just for the record and for the fact of saying that I have done it, I'm actually going over to my outpost, dropping off my stuff, and then I'm actually going to reattempt what I was trying to do 4 with it, with traveling out in one specific direction. But this time, I'll go a different direction.
Passing 100 meters.
Stuff has been stored.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. Interesting thought. So apparently the place that I've been living is actually literally below these islands. Huh. Who would have thunk that? Anyways.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding
I may have picked the worst time to try and do this. Because it's late at night. Ah! God damn it! That's exactly what happens. Well, we've now got Crater's Edge officially on the map with this. We didn't lose anything because we didn't take anything with us. It's an interesting day. That's at least the starting point of what was taking place while things were going on behind the scenes. Then things got a little bit more interesting afterwards. Afterwards, I decided, you know what? Subnautica does not have a map in the game, but I kind of like to know what's going on. I've already been spoiled to stuff with the game before. I've already seen gameplay of the game before, so there's nothing really to spoil. So what I did was I located a map. A really good, detailed map, actually. And this is what I got. And there were several things that I noticed because of said map. Also, I'm going to put that there like that. One of the first things that I noticed, which I don't know if this shows up on stream or not, so I can't really point to things. Let me try something real quick. What happens if I add, we'll do this. This is me. Let's say this is me physically on the entire thing. I started around this point right around here. And I did all this exploring around and whatnot to come to several conclusions. The first thing is several areas where I was actually scared of stuff. Mainly around here when I was trying to explore the area of Crater's Edge and also locate the crashed site, I was actually fine. There's nothing Leviathan-wise because these red dots over here on the left side of the map are examples of where Reaper Leviathans appeared. And as further proof, the front side of the ship right here, where the end of the first episode, stream-wise that I did, that's where one is. The area over here with this island, where I explored around, looked down after I got my plasmoth stuck, is a Reaper Leviathan. So all these points on the map that you see that are red are Reaper Leviathans. So I know exactly where I need to be careful and where not to be careful. Or at least I know where to be careful for some and where I don't have to worry about things happening for others. I also noticed just before the process of me doing the whole thing with the crater's edge, because I went this way for it, I believe. It's either this way or I went this way, is this island right here that I'm on right now with this, where you actually see my plasmite icon on the screen down there on the left, is actually the island where you get all the stuff for bases. Like the indoor grow beds, the outdoor grow beds, information of survivors for the Degrassi, all that literally is on that island. So I somehow managed to unknowingly go to that island without realizing it, which led me to one more unfortunate piece of information, which you guys may know where I'm getting at with this. There's red dots on the map and they represent Reaper Leviathans. There's also a second type of Leviathan that appears at the surface, called a Ghost Leviathan. Up to 3 of them can appear when you do the crater's edge over here. There also is one over here in the Blood Kelp zone that appears. And there are 2 Ghost Leviathans on the same area where I did my base. Specifically right here, I'm less than 50 meters away from a Leviathan. Right there. If I exited this base and went directly that way, I would run into a Leviathan. So the fact this entire time with me playing, I have not encountered it over that way, means I've gotten so fucking lucky.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which, that being said, there are 2 things that I am going to do. I am going to take this and drop this over here on the side, just so I know what's going on. So if I want to pull up the map at any point, I can just easily bring it up. Actually, we'll move this up here because it blocks the chat if I do it down below. So I know exactly what to anticipate. Or actually, hold on, we'll do like that. So that still works because I know the specific biomes that I have to worry about. So we've got that map information over there like that. What I also am going to immediately do is get my stuff back. Oh, I also did add more of these as well. That's something else that I did. I think I also just threw some... Yeah, I threw some rotten marble melons in there. They're mostly for seed purposes only, though. I still don't have the stasis rifle yet. That may be one of my only abilities of actually keeping myself alive for a little bit of time. Not really much else we can do currently at the moment. There are a few things that I can actually do with this. I still would like to do some more floodlights. 2 of them specifically. So I've got a little bit more room for stuff. I also can try and make a modification station, because that will give me the ability to actually upgrade certain things even further. I still also need to figure out the process of getting an alien containment, because then I can once again grow stuff. Have we gotten myself up to date for all the stuff that we missed? I'd like to think so. So we'll put this like this. And we've got ourselves a modification station that's standing on its edge. Which, because of that, we have the thermoblade, which we technically don't need to do anymore. We've got the lightweight high-capacity tank, which is made from plasteel ingots, which I can actually probably look up how to do and then upgrade that. We can also upgrade our fins officially, which I may do that real quick, actually. And we've got ourselves faster fins. Next up, we've got this. So what all needs to take place for a plasteel ingot? I know that is a titanium ingot and something else.